In order to become a successful trader, you need to have a very effective trading plan in place. Now, this is the one thing that separates the 90% from the top 10% of traders. The top 10% of traders would have a very strong and effective trading plan. Not only do they have a trading plan, but they will also follow it with a very strong and consistent discipline. So why do you need a trading plan? Because it's one of the keys to becoming a successful and consistently profitable trader. If you want to treat trading like a business, then you need a business plan for Forex. So your trading plan is essentially like a business plan. Because to become a successful trader, you need to treat this like a business rather than a hobby. Because when you treat it like a business, you take things more seriously rather than allowing things to happen randomly. And here's the thing, 90% of traders who lose money don't even bother to make one. That's why they don't make money in trading. Because they don't even have the discipline to craft a trading plan. What more, trade with a very high discipline. And most importantly, it prevents you from taking trades that you're not supposed to take. That's not according to a trading plan. Because too many traders, they allow emotions to take over their trading. Whether it's greed, whether it's fear, your trading plan is a blueprint that helps you develop a strong discipline. So when you have this trading plan in place, make sure you have a couple of criteria or a checklist. So previously during the breakout system, I did give you a checklist, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. For any system, you also must have this checklist. And make sure that all criteria on this checklist are fulfilled. If 4 out of 5 of your criteria are fulfilled, I wouldn't recommend you to go in. Because I'd rather take, again, quality trades rather than many bad quality or mediocre quality trades. When you're crafting a trading plan, you need 5 very important elements. The first one, you need to of course determine where to buy or sell. Or in other words, your entry. Now the entry part is the easy part. Because anybody can enter, buy or sell. But the challenge for most traders is where they should exit. Because a lot of traders, they know where to buy and sell, but they don't know where to exit and don't know where to take their profit. So that's why the second thing that you need to determine, where do you cut your losses? Where do you exit if the trade doesn't go the way you want it to go? And here's the thing, setting a stop loss level, you need an optimal stop loss level. Because when you set it too wide, you will incur a very large loss. When you set it too tight, you wouldn't have enough room for the market to breathe. Because the Forex market doesn't just move up straight, doesn't move down straight, it moves up and down. And it needs room for it to retrace a little bit before it goes back up. The third thing you need to determine is where do you put your target price. And again, your TP level, or some people call it a take profit. Your TP level also needs to be at an optimal level. Because when you set it too far, sometimes the price might not have enough momentum to reach it, and then it might retrace. When you set it too tight, the problem again is you would have a very small profit target every time, and your risk-reward ratio will not be that desirable. Fourth thing is your leverage volume and risk per trade. Now this one you already determined earlier, so make sure you put this down on your trading plan. Never ever deviate from it unless there's a good reason for that. Your emotions, your fear and greed are not good reasons. Being greedy is not a good reason to enter an excessive amount of leverage or lot size. Of course, the fifth thing, this one you already determined just now, your trading time frame and the currency pairs that you want to trade with. Okay, make sure that you have these 5 things in place before you even start trading. Have it written down on paper or in your computer Microsoft Word document before you even start trading. Because when your emotions comes into play, you will need to come back and refer to your black and white, so that you put your emotions aside and just follow what is written down.